Hi Pisces, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 6th to the 18th of 2018 reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to quick ask for a word of prayer that we can close with when it comes to the end of the reading. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages and a word of prayer, please, that we can close the reading with at the end of the reading. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to do a circle spread, which covers various areas of your life path. I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide clarity and guidance when it comes to what is to transpire with the energies available to you in the first 2 or 3 weeks of March 2018. So, to start out with, Spirit is offering you the gift of hope. Okay? Hope is within us. So continue to have hope and keep your heart open for wonderful dreams to take place, even if they never really do. This is about fantasizing and getting through each day to find yourself in a very uplifting viewpoint and perspective, okay? Because I feel like some Pisces have been feeling a little down and out and bummed out because I think a lot of things have been transpiring for them. In your mental aspects position, the High Priest is looking at your life story and he's congratulating you for how far you have come in your path. He understands that now that you've got the wisdom energies, you can now see things from a different perspective. Some of you may have been a little bored and got into a playful situation with someone and then realized, this really just needs to be a friend connection, But then at some point, I feel like somebody's going to send you a message that's very kind and caring and loving. It's going to be a surprise. Now, in your, relationship sector, we've got material and spiritual prosperity energies. So you have the ability with the wisdom energies in the first few weeks of March to see things from the big picture. What you are hoping for may indeed come your way via material and spiritual prosperity. Now, in your creative aspects position, we've got the energies of rest and rejuvenation. All you need to do at this time is hope, wish, and pray for maybe a connection that has to do with your children or another person that you care for. I feel like this person could be at a distance, but that there's a really nice connection there. Maybe it's been just a long and difficult path for you and someone else, and everybody's kind of trying to come together to bring healing and find happiness and joy after, difficulty. So in your, this would be your actions position. Take action to release heartache and loss energies through this rest and rejuvenation. Creatively think about how to learn how to meditate online, listen to music, get quiet, light candles, sit in the tub, but calm yourself and ask Spirit for what it is you want moving forward. Emotionally, some of you, not all of you, may be carrying the energies of discontent and boredom. And in your subconscious, Spirit is saying it is a time where as you move forward with your prayers, with your ideas, with your gifts and your talents, you will be receiving recognition and reward. And as you guys continue to think and have hope about that, I do feel like maybe by the middle of March, you guys could have this material and prosperity you've been hoping for. You'll be receiving the recognition after a lot of maybe hard work or energy that you put into a situation or circumstance. Now, in your practical matters position, we have the energies of mental conflict. So on a day-to-day basis, rest, rejuvenate, pray to Spirit. Stay out of the energies of discontent and boredom because that's what's going to allow for heartache and loss to come in. Maybe creatively come up with an idea to do something like a puzzle or a painting or something to help for you to stay busy as you are doing something that fills you with contentment and joy and peace. You can then heal and release heartache and loss. Now, in your inner strengths position, Spirit's offering you the energies of the inner strength card, of the trapped in fear card, to be able to release yourself from some sort of fear. Maybe some of you have gotten so caught up with heartache and loss that you can't even move. You just sit there with hope and mental conflict trying to figure out what to do as you're moving forward in your path, okay? And in the next, let's do this. To my right, we have a 3-card summary with the same Psychic Tarot deck. In the first week and a half or so of March 2018, you have the sacrifice energy. So this is contemplating and having hope that you will see things more clearly as you realize that something unhealthy and negative needs to be sacrificed from your path. Now is a time to follow the rainbows and the clouds in the form of flowers, right? It's time to spiritually transform from all that went on in the past and to be reborn because of what you've had to experience. Spirit saying now will be a time in the first week and a half or so of March to move into a new direction, to make new choices and new decisions, to be patient and to plan on what it is you'd like to change as you move ahead in your path. Now, in the second week of March 2018, some of you, not all of you, are trying to find balance. You're trying to rest. You're trying to rejuvenate. You're trying to let go of mental conflict and heartache and loss by doing something as opposed to sitting there with discontented and bored energies. Spirit is offering spiritual strength, telling you that if you guys focus on a creative project, hobby, or idea, you will triumph. Look at that, triumphant success, breaking into a brand new path, a new direction, one by which you have not walked before. And with that double-edged sword, being able to cleanly cut away from the things that no longer serve you from the past. Unhealthy people, places, circumstances, situations, environments, ways of thinking. It is definitely time to move on and to plant new seeds in your life, like a lot of people I've been doing readings for. So in the outcome position by the 16th to 18th, there may be some energies here of suffering and silence, of fear. And Spirit is providing you with the strength energies to be able to plant new seeds and eventually see that what you are planting and creating when it comes to prosperity is starting to harvest. And this is going to help for you to let go of old emotional loss. Yes, as you create great things in your life, you will receive the fulfillment of wishes and at the same time release emotional loss. So your heart chakra starts to light up. You're happy in your solid foundation that you are manifesting as you sit in solitude and look back at your life path. How are you going to write a new chapter moving ahead? What do you want to accomplish next? Some of you may be tempted by mid-March, by some sort of temptation. Someone may come in who wants to party and celebrate. Maybe it's a birthday thing and you guys are coming into some sort of clarity that through your intuition, you're recognizing that you are shining brighter than you were before. So somebody may come in. I have energies of a gentleman who may be taller, dark hair, well-dressed, and he either also has children or there is a playful connection and they're going to maybe come in and surprise you or surprise you with a message and a letter or something that's very kind. All right, so I'm going to add the Gilded Tarot deck to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck to clarify the messages we've already received. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding Pisces' life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the first week, 2 to 3 weeks of March 2018. Thank you. All right, so we have hope. Some of you are definitely way too up in your head about frustration, anger, just the inability to find calm. And in your mental aspects position, Spirit saying, recognize the wisdom you have earned at this point. Something is going to come in quickly and it's going to help to heal you from mental conflict that you've been dealing with. In your relationship sector, there is material and spiritual prosperity coming in. There is a huge celebration and a wish come true. Wow, so have hope if you're waiting for some form of recognition and reward. In your creative aspects position, we have rest, rejuvenation, and time to contemplate, time to observe, time to pray to Spirit, time to listen to your intuition so you know what the next step is. When it comes to healing mental conflict and into stepping into and celebrating greater material and spiritual prosperity in your life. Now, in your actions position, you're taking action somehow, hopefully. You're claiming these energies and doing what Spirit is guiding you to do. With the Judgment energies, you have a major arcana here, Judgment. Spirit's going to help for you to make new decisions in your life, to cut away from the things that don't serve you, and to find balance so that you can release the energies of heartache and loss in your actions position. In your emotional aspects position, remember, some of you may have someone that you're close to who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. Maybe put some time and energy into this person or a project whereby which you can express your love. Someone who's older who has fire in their chart. Subconsciously, we have recognition and reward. Someone may finally understand how difficult a path was when it came to a difficult child or someone acting like a child. And finally, you guys start to receive your recognition and reward. Now, it may come in a completely different way than you expect. Maybe some of you are hoping that someone gives you a pat on the back for a job well done when dealing with some sort of energy, and in the long run, Spirit blesses you with a material and financial gift. So in your mental aspects, practical day-to-day matters position, it's about getting rid of mental conflict, connecting out with others, sending nice messages, kind messages, connecting with others regarding maybe a new financial direction. Okay, I thought I had another message. There may be a really good, happy surprise when it comes to a child that you guys want to celebrate, that you're very happy about. In your inner strengths position, there's feeling trapped in fear when it comes to 3 different people, when it comes to people who party a lot, when it comes to someone who wants to move forward and celebrate in your life. You guys have hope, I feel, to do so, but you haven't completely detached from some sort of heartache and loss. So, in the first week and a half of March, move away from troubled waters. Make new choices and decisions in your life that will lead you towards financial security, the ability to give and care for those around you. Because you're going through a transformation of sorts, and Spirit's saying slow down and think about what it is you'd like to create as you move forward in your path. Because your destiny is coming ahead. Wow. We have destiny here with obstacles and challenges. For some of you, recognize in the first week and a half or so if there are obstacles and challenges in any way, because something's going to come in quickly. It may cause a little mental confusion. You may have to send a message and take some time to think about whether or not you want to celebrate maybe a new direction for yourself so that you can free yourself and move into a more blessed direction. But recognize the energies of obstacles and challenges, because that's Spirit's way of telling you that you're moving in the wrong direction. Focus mostly on balance, right? They're offering you the energies of the spiritual strength card to balance your energies out, to find peace and joy and happiness, to maybe move to a better location, a more comfortable area somehow, and your ship is coming in. In the outcome position, we had suffering in silence, letting go of old emotional loss, and then creating new prosperity. And someone comes in quickly, I think, to also help with emotional loss. Someone who recognizes that you are finally receiving the fulfillment of your wishes and are laying down a long and difficult path. Maybe some of you have become bored and discontent with the connection to a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, and you are ready to lay that down and the emotional loss tied to that in order to follow some sort of dream here. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same gilded tarot for clarification, we've got the first week and a half saying that there's some sort of imbalance here. You guys seem unsure of some sort of direction when it comes to a soul connection, a soul partnership, a soul blessing in your life. You're trying to have the strength to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused, to speak to others in a way where you can express exactly what it is you want in your path ahead. A beautiful new world is opening up to you guys because you have learned a lot in your path. And hopefully you have found yourself in a place of peace, joy, contentment, and happiness, or you're moving to a new location whereby which you're going to be automatically stepping into an offer that is going to be a surprise, a gift. Now, in the second week of March, there's a little bit of depression and sadness, feeling down and unfulfilled when it comes to someone who has been dragging their feet about a situation, something that has caused you too much pain and anguish for too long. And they're sending in an angel in the form of this deer to help you to stand up, because it's the end of that difficult path. With the Ten of Swords, they are dissipating and a new path is becoming. And as this deer helps you to stand up, you're going to understand how much stronger and more knowledgeable you are. Now you can leave difficulties behind and hope, wish, and pray on a star for a new direction. Maybe these difficulties involved someone who had Aquarius in their chart with the star card energies. Now you can leave that path behind. It no longer fulfills you. It is time to move into a beautiful new beginning where there will be prosperity, love, money, just a lot of wonderful things. Some of you may connect with someone and have a discussion about a new path in love that has Virgo in their chart. Make sure there's equal give and take. I feel like they want to give to you, care for you, help you. And you could be stepping into a beautiful path of financial security. But there may be concerns about what to do with a situation involving children. So make sure before you completely leave a situation behind that you understand what's on offer with this Page of Cups. Because sometimes this is just a kind message that we blow up into something that is much more than it was intended to be. But Spirit's saying you can manifest a happy, beautiful time in your life. You just need to release yourself from feeling stuck somehow and follow a beautiful path by which there is a gift. A path that starts out very small and grows into great prosperity. Okay, but we do have negative words coming in about something you guys eventually regret, because some of you may be chasing unfulfilled love. An unfulfilled cup of love. So maybe that's why some of you are moving forward and you're like, this is great, it's wonderful, it's a great opportunity, or it's really sweet that this person did this or that, but I feel trapped in fear because there's a lot of celebrating, there's too much imagination and fantasy. I need to get my feet on the ground. Are these people being honest with me? If so, how do I leave everything I have behind? We have heartache because you guys want to move in a new direction. It could be a financial path. It could be a path of passion. And that's what's making the situation so difficult. But I think Spirit's trying to acknowledge with the Moon card energies that the reason the decision is difficult and you're trapped in fear is because you have experienced heartache and loss in the past. And it's almost like you know better. When someone is closed off with their emotions and their feelings and their thoughts, they will never open up when it comes to their life path or their money. So decide on a new path. If you're going to do it independently, stand strong in your path and know that no matter what happens, you can take care of yourself in the beginning of March. You may be leaving troubled waters behind to move into smoother waters and find out that something just didn't transpire the way it should. Therefore, some of you may be going backwards and trying to heal a connection that was karmic to begin with. Interesting. So let me clarify, because that was a lot of information. Remember to go back over these videos when you listen to them, write down what it is you're hearing and ask yourself, why did I write this down? How did this apply to me? How did I learn from this? And how am I going to move forward differently because of what I have learned from this? Because there's a beautiful offer coming in. I'm just not sure if it's the right one for you. Depending on who you are, individually, I think I could tell you yes or no. But yeah, you're trying to rest, you're trying to contemplate, you're trying to get a perspective on what do I want to offer from my heart to this person that really wants to, it seems like, almost give you the world. And you have great hope with this, but there's mental conflict. There is the concern that, am I going to cause heartache and loss because of discontent and boredom? I have the wisdom to move forward and to decide. And then we have freedom of choice. But a path is ending and a message is coming in from either someone who's well off or financially secure, or who wants to offer you a very financially secure position. So as you are starting off right now here on earth in your path, meditate, have hope, get rid of negative energies, and focus on what it is you'd like to manifest in your path ahead. For some of you, again, this is tied to a gentleman maybe making an offer who is well dressed, who is maybe tall. I don't know for sure about the tall, but definitely well dressed, I'm feeling. Dark hair. Take an oath to yourself in your thoughts position. I see the bigger picture. I understand that when something happens quickly, I need to maintain what I have to say so that I don't end up in the energies of mental conflict again. So in your relationship sector, there is a celebration here when it comes to material and spiritual prosperity, maybe even by the beginning of the second week of March, which is awesome. And I think Spirit's saying you're going to understand that you have found where it is that you belong. In your heart, with your finances, in a friendship, however this applies. And creatively, you just need time to contemplate and pray to Spirit about who and or what to offer your heart to. Maybe there's more than one choice. There is a forbidden doorway here. This is a doorway by which someone really wants to go into, but with the cement wall blocking its path, this is Spirit's way of protecting you. That's why they want you to slow down. That's why they want you to take some time to rest for a little bit. You can make the right choice when it comes to heartache and loss. You guys have walked this path before when it comes to wanting someone or something that's very attractive, very shiny. And in your emotional aspects position, there may be the emotions of discontent and boredom when it comes to either a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, or, yeah, you need to set goals to keep yourself busy so that you guys don't step into a forbidden doorway, which you're not going to get into anyway, but take an oath to yourself to create a new direction after new direction and to not go backwards, especially in March, okay? Take some time to go into the woods, into your grove, on your couch with your kitty cat and your blanket, and think about how happy you are that you have stepped beyond a forbidden doorway, no matter how tempting it may have been. In your subconscious, we've got recognition and reward, dealing with a difficult child or someone who acted like a child. Maybe receiving recognition and reward from Spirit, like I was feeling, because you chose not to summon. Okay, what they're saying, ooh, this is interesting. Someone may come in and make an offer to a woman who has a child, and it's a very beautiful offer. It is probably a surprise, and there's a lot of attention you guys may be receiving by the middle of March, and there are concerns you may have, though you want to move forward and find where you belong. There may be concerns about someone who is a younger, difficult person, or who you've had difficulties with. So before you summon someone or something into your path, make sure you know exactly what it is you're doing in your practical day-to-day matters position. As you're communicating, you can avoid the energies of mental conflict by setting a stern vision for yourself of what doorways you will not walk in, where you have hope in your life, what it is you want to manifest, and how you are going to celebrate some sort of recognition and reward. So it's okay to receive attention. Just take some time making a decision if someone tries to prompt one from you. Yeah, so because look at, in your practical day-to-day matters, you're setting a vision for yourself, and Spirit's saying you have the inner strengths to handle maybe someone asking for you to drink when you don't drink, or party when you know you shouldn't, and yeah, trapped in fear because you know that lust energies will lead to a situation of heartache and loss. Wow. So in the first week and a half of March, sacrifice for some of you, someone who's in a position of authority that you know is not healthy for you, or who does well financially, may even have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Male or female, sun, moon, or rising. If they keep you blocked out, know that they are in their own path, dealing with their own issues and circumstances, fighting their own demons and fighting their own spiritual battle, learning about their own life path. So move on and make new decisions for yourself. Connect out to others in your life path, knowing that through and with spiritual strength, Spirit is going to bring in this triumph for you. It's going to bring you balance. It's leading you towards some sort of destiny. And it's about moving in this destiny's direction, but avoiding obstacles and challenges along the way. So by the middle of March, you're laying down a long and difficult path, and you're finding the fulfillment of wishes, because I think it's because the High Priestess of Spirit is coming in here to give you the truth to a situation. You guys may have found the truth to a situation, or will be by the middle of March, because you go into solitude and you look at your life story and all the things that you've learned and who you are now, and who and what really lights up your heart chakra, fills up your foundation with your family and your happiness and your achievements. That's when the High Priestess of Earth is going to come in and help to bless you and guide you when it comes to financial security. So in a 3-card summary to my left, with the same wisdom of the House of Night deck, the High Priestess of Fire is guiding your way when it comes to something you are passionate or excited about. Recognize what it is that you may be in denial of when it's tied to children or someone from your past or someone you've been playful with. Look at this. We see playfulness and then learning something about the situation. There was a secret, and you guys are going to recognize the cycles by which you've always done something the same way and ended up finding out the same thing over and over again. So now it's time to stop those cycles, to focus on a new vision, and to control what you're doing in your path, remaining loyal to who you are and what you already have in your path. Listen to the offers that are coming in, but most importantly, pay attention to the actions, because someone is keeping some information from you. You're only seeing a small piece of a big puzzle, and there needs to be an honest discussion. You need to become more honest with yourself, Pisces, when the choices angel comes in, who has a white wing and a black wing. He's asking you, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? We are never stuck. We can take our mind, body, and soul, and we can get up and move in whatever direction we so choose. So cut away from the things that don't fulfill you and go towards the things that you do. The High Priestess of Air is here to tell you that she's going to help for you to cut away from things that don't serve you so that you can receive great success in your life. That has to do with your destiny. They're saying congratulations. You're going past that which was complicated and you're letting it go. Good. Do that, Pisces, in the beginning of March. Then a message is going to come in. Oh my gosh. And you're going to have the strength to come into an understanding of a situation by which you're going to find clarity. And it's going to be a deep clarity. Like, take time to get quiet and look at what you have learned, who you were in the beginning of your life, and how a new path is leading you towards great fulfillment and confidence. As you make the right decisions, by the middle of March, you can sit in a beautiful position and receive what I feel it could be a spiritual gift. I think it's going to come in the form of finances myself. So let's look at the Journey of Love deck. I pulled a card before the video for you guys by Alana Fairchild. And the card I pulled for you guys is called Dream a Little. This is number 51. This is coming out of your thoughts and starting to find contentment and joy. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has recently been received. It isn't a flight of fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime. A gentle, peaceful, quiet time reflected in our smile. So some of you may be connecting with someone and it's just going to be a very spiritual connection, and I think both of you are going to come out of that learning something. Something is going to change, and there's going to be major healing and new choices, and Spirit saying, remain with your vision, take an oath to yourself. As things move quickly, take your time before choosing any direction in the beginning of March, okay? Now the word of prayer that we pulled earlier for you is caring. Pisces. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, about others, and the world. So understand we are all in love. The people we connect with are loving us. We're loving them back. You know, it doesn't need to get to the point beyond just that gentle love for the beginning of March. To close, I'm going to read from the book To Give Credit to Doreen Virtue. Mother Mary sent you this card as a reminder that she cares deeply for you and your family. Although you may sometimes feel alone, you are definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not carry this card, or you may not feel as it has been lately for you. Oh my God, let me say that again. You are definitely watched over and protected at this time. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So, refer to this card to help you to know that the divine is here for you. This card also asks you to keep your heart open and to continue caring for others, even though you may feel unappreciated or used. Remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you stay in any abusive or toxic situations or relationships. You can care for someone from a distance. Most importantly, care for yourself, dear one. Take time for you to attend to the things that are important for your health, your happiness, and your well-being. So the beginning of March is about playfulness and fun, but mostly about caring for both yourself and others and deciding what and how you want to move ahead in this path in front of you, because you have learned a lot from your past. You can now step into the gifts that Spirit wants to bring in, and they have to do with what I feel is the fulfillment of your wishes. So set those visions, pray, and look towards the middle of March for the fulfillment of wishes to come your way, especially when it comes to your home foundation, your financial foundation, and the achievements you are setting to manifest prosperity. Take care, and God bless.